Coach Rocky.Hidalgo, Glen Academy Red Terrors. We'll be talking about some outside linebacker fundamentals today. We always start with our stance, but we also in footwork. Some of the footwork we're going to go over and review here is going to be our flat squeeze, which is something we would use against a down block by the tight end. Our hunch footwork that we use against a post. Our rip and run that we use against a reach block by the tight end. And then a C-cut and wrong shoulder. C-cut is versus like power, kick out by a running back. Wrong shoulder is how we would play a pulling guard coming across the formation to kick us out on counter. We're going to start basically with our EDD'S, our everyday drills that we work with our kids. We change up our EDD'S Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday based on essentially Monday is what we call our 80 technique drill. If you're watching this, you probably watched the presentation on that. What we want to be able to do is teach different aspects of playing the position every day, go over our basic fundamentals with that. First, right now, we're going to start with our stance and starts. We're gonna look at our stance. We want our players to start in a square stance. Okay, so we want our feet under our armpits, and we want our toes parallel to one another. We want our nose down over our face. A lot of guys would call this a football position. Basically, we want a football position, but we want our feet or toes to be slightly pigeon-toed. And the reason we do that is we're going to load up the balls of our feet, the inside of our foot, so we can step and drive off of those. So essentially, be slightly pigeon-toed. I want my nose down. I don't want my hands resting on my thighs. I want my hands up, ready to play, my thumbs up in a position. So nose forward in a position just like this, ready to play. We've talked our stance already. Now let's talk our alignment. We call an 80 technique. 80 technique is something from a 9 technique and a 90. We want to play that guy somewhere in between. Our outside linebackers aren't the biggest guys on the planet. So what we want to do is give that guy a fighting chance. So we're going to play him with a little depth, about heels depth of the defensive line. And we talk about these guys playing, making sure we're playing outside in. So we'll start our guys a little wider. Getting hands on this tight end isn't as big a deal because we play a 5 technique. Usually if he's going to block down, it's going to be a double team. So we're not really worried about getting hands on this guy so much, but we'll start, ideally, we want our inside foot to hook the tight end's outside foot, or to be head up the tight end's outside foot. But in reality, we'll start those guys a little wider and we'll play at depth so we can get downhill and play with some force. Most of my guys that I play with at outside linebacker are 5'8", 150 pounds. We played with guys 137 pounds. Played in the state championship game with 2 guys, and neither one of them were bigger than 150 pounds in 6A football in Georgia, so it can be done. But I don't think we can get those guys toe-to-toe against big tight ends. So we do some things to help them out, and one of the things we do is line them up off the ball so they can play downhill and play with a little force. The next thing we're going to coach after we do our stance is we're going to work on our basic steps. And we'll work on these against air. Generally, I will stand in front of the players. The cone is standing in front of me, is taking the place of me. So you kind of get an idea what this is going to look like. But we want to work 3 steps. We have 3 different steps. One is going to be a flat squeeze. And we use a flat squeeze if we get a down block by a tight end to flat squeeze. And our coaching point on this is we want to flat squeeze down the line. We want to go stand in the tight end's feet where he was in his alignment. So we're going to work a flat squeeze, and a flat squeeze with us, when we do this, again, nice square stance. We want to drive. We're always going to move our inside foot first. So I'm playing the 80 technique. Here's my tight end. When I flat squeeze, I'm going to drive with my inside foot first, push off my outside foot, which is why I'm always slightly pigeon-toed in my stance. And when I do this, I want to dip my inside shoulder. So our coaching point on this is get low, stay low. If you get high, you have to get yourself back down, your pad level back down. What we want to be able to do is we want to make sure that our pad level stays low throughout this whole process. So when we flat squeeze and we work these on air, and I'll show you a demonstration of what it would look like with our kids. we flat squeeze, it's going to be a short inside step and a drive. And so we'll generally do this for 3 flat squeezes. So it'll look like this. It'll look like this. They're going to flat squeeze the head up on me, just like this. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, just like that. And we want to flat squeeze, keep our inside foot low. The other one we're going to do is a rip and run. The coach will stand in front of the outside linebacker, and what we're simulating here is a reach by the tight end. And so the tight end has started inside of us, and he's reached us to this point right now. And what we want to do is, again, we want to step with our inside foot. We're going to cross over and get our hips outside of him, rip with our inside pad. So the step is going to look like this, and it'll be just on air. And we want to work that. We want to work the outside linebacker to cross over and basically collision my hip, be forceful with it. So it's going to look like this on the coach. It's going to be head up, and it's going to be here, boom, rip and run step. Again, it's a crossover, and square up. What we're trying to do is get our hips outside the tight end. Another one of our footwork drills that will work is our C-cut. We take a C-cut. We're talking about a C-cut when we're trying to a back from the backfield, either a sniffer, a fullback, a running back, from the backfield is trying to kick us out. So like if someone's trying to run power at us, this is our C-cut. And what we're doing is basically, again, this is the coach. So this would be me, this would be the player. We're going to cross over here. We're going to rip, cross over, and then we're going to run the heel. We're going to run the hip on the back side of the hip just like this. And this is exactly what the kids would do. Again, it's going to look like this. It's going to be a crossover here, and what we do is when we tell our kids we cross over, we got eyes on the backfield. If the ball carrier runs inside of us, we're going to go make the tackle. We want to basically spill this. If he spills this, we're going to run the hip of the fullback and get in pursuit. So it's going to be a C-cut. Our last footwork exercise that we're going to work on is basically the wrong shoulder. Again, we're going to come in. This is something where we're going to work our footwork against a pulling guard. So if we've got a guard coming to kick us out, counter, long trap, anything like that, we're going to work a wrong shoulder. Again, we're going to cross over. We'll take our outside pad. And our placement on this is we want to take our outside pad and we want to throw it, and we want to get in the crotch of that guard right here. We want to throw that flipper in the crotch of that guard. We want to get thick on him. A lot of kids will try to miss this guy. We want to get thick on him. We're going to try to spill this play. Again, it's going to be a spill just like this. We're going to cross over, cross our hips, spill here, pad level down. And again, I'm looking for the back. My eyes are coming in looking for the back. If the back comes in and tries to pour the hole, I'm going to make the tackle here. The last thing is we don't want to play with 10. So if that back bounces the football, I want to come in just like I did with running the C. We're going to finish by running the backside of this guard. I want to spill here, boom, run the C. Just like that. Our last footwork we're going to go through is our versus a post block, is our hunch drill. And so the guys we play with aren't particularly big. So what we want to make sure we're doing is we can't get toe-to-toe with a big 6'4", 220-pound linebacker. Usually our outside linebackers are about 150 pounds. So what we're going to do is if we get a post block, we're going to hunch upfield to the outside hip of the tight end. We want to force the ball back inside to the safety of their inside linebacker. And so again, we're in an 80 technique, what we call our 80 technique. My inside foot hooks his outside foot. We're going to get a post block, and we're playing with a little depth. We always play at heels depth. We get a post block, and it's going to be hunch, hunch, just like that. And we practice. We teach them hunch. We want to drive off our outside foot. It's going to be hunch, hunch, pad level down, nose down. Here's a short video of me coaching some players at a clinic that I worked back in March. These guys aren't guys who play the position, but it's kind of, you can hear some of the coaching points that I had. Hopefully you get something out of this. This is our next progression that we do after our footwork and teaching how to defend against or how to play a post block for our outside linebackers. You can kind of see me coaching with these guys here. This is something they're not real familiar with, but this is kind of what it would look like in practice if we were working with our kids. We'd use a hand shield just like this. As I tell this guy on the post, I want to work upfield to his hip. Upfield to his hip. Okay? So, and I want to hunch. Post me, come at me. Here, look, here, right here, just like that. I want to get upfield. I want to get to this position on the tight end, right here. What I don't want to do, come on, post me, is do this. Now I've created a lot of space for the safety to come. I want to get in a position on a post. I'm upfield at his hip. My eyes are on the backfield. If the back tries to bounce on me, I can come up and make the tackle. I'll make the tackle for about 2 yard loss. I'm going to force it back inside. I don't care if we expand the hole a little bit. I want to get a good, clean, fast read by the outside linebacker for the safety. Okay? Post, hunch. Now we start this drill. Come here, get in your outside linebacker stance. We start it like this. Okay? Now look, I want you to hunch. I want you to step with this inside foot. Upfield on me, drive with your outside foot. Go. That's it, just like that. This is how we start the drill. We teach them how to hunch first. Come back. Down. Lean on me. Here we go. Hunch. I want him up the field a little bit. Just like this. Good. Come on. Set it in. Come on. Lean on it. Here we go. Working to me. One at a time. Here we go. Set, go. Hunch. Good. Right there. Good. Be aggressive. Here we go. Go. Good. Right there. I want to work up to the hip. Here we go. Next man. Here we go. Lean on him. Here we go. Set, go. Good. Now look. All right. So what I don't want to do, I don't want to fight to square up the tight end. Because if I fight to square up the tight end and the running back bounces, I'm screwed. Okay? So who just went over here? So look, when I do this, I want you to work to his hip. Upfield to his hip a little bit. Not square on. It's different. If I had a bunch of big old hombres, if all my darn outside linebackers looked like that guy against the wall over there, 6'1", 210 pounds, I'd have him straight up in there and we'd press that guy back inside and just throw knuckles for people. We don't. My outside linebackers are like this. Okay? So I want to get upfield. I want to give them things they can do. Come back and do it again. Look. Set it in. Lock it in. Lean on. Look. I want you to come here. Inside foot here. Come on. Go. Look. See, knock back down inside. Come back. Help me out with this. Watch. I'm going to help you. Come here. Set it in. Here's the post. Look. Here. I want you here. I want that foot outside of my foot. There you go. Right there. Go. Now upfield. Good. Press it. Good. Just like that. 4 minutes. Now all of these drills, all of this footwork is part of our Monday EDD'S. And so as we teach that in the spring. We teach that footwork in the spring. We teach that footwork during the summer. And as our players progress, we start building on that. So our Monday EDD'S, we come out with our 80 technique footwork. And so it would look like this. So we would add a flat squeeze. We would work flat squeeze and a C-cut, flat squeeze and a wrong shoulder, a rip and run versus a reach, and a post block, or a hunch versus a post block. So you would see our kids, they would come in, the first thing they would do is they would flat squeeze, C-cut. And so we would have a line of kids. Flat squeeze, C-cut. Everybody's gonna flat squeeze, C-cut right. Then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna flat squeeze. Again, this is the coach. We're gonna flat squeeze, C-cut. Now we're gonna work rip and run. We're gonna rip and run outside the play, and we're gonna anchor the point. We talk about anchor the point. Get to a point of depth in the backfield. If the running back bounces outside of us, we're gonna make the tackle for a two yard loss. We wanna try to force the ball back inside of us to the safety or the inside backer. So it's gonna be literally a rip and run, and anchor. We come back, work the other side, here, rip and run, anchor. On this one, flat squeeze in the wrong shoulder. So we flat squeeze the coaches over here, and I hold my hand out, I don't know if you can see this, about yay high, to make sure that they're getting their pad level low enough. It's gonna be a flat squeeze and a wrong shoulder. It's gonna be flat squeeze, boom, wrong shoulder. Flip it around. Do it the other side. Here, just like this. Flat squeeze, wrong shoulder. Here's some video again from that clinic I did in early March, and it just kind of shows how it would look working with some players, how we would roll through the drill, how we would coach those guys, and try to get as many reps as we can in a hurry. Okay, come on. Hey, look, it takes weeks for guys to get good at it. I mean, it does. Here we go. Go. Good. There you go. Good, 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 good. Move my hip, run the seat. Here we go. Go. Good. There you go. Coach, here we go. Go. Good. Hey, look, don't round it. Take me off. Here we go. Go. Good, 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 good. All right, first man up. All right, hey, I want flat squeeze and wrong shoulder. I'm not going to work the other side because you're seeing this. I want to get into our post blocks and stuff like that. Flat squeeze, okay? Wrong shoulder. Come on. That's it, just like that. Come on, let's go. Come on. Flat squeeze and a wrong shoulder. Here we go. Go. Good. Come on. Yes, man. Hurry, 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 hurry. Go. Good, good. I don't even say go. When he's going, come on. We're rolling. There you go. Now. Come on. There you go. Do it again. Come on, come on, come on. We're rolling. Go. Good. There you go. Here we go. Go. Good, good. Nose down. Nose over your toes. Good. Come on. First man back up. Good. All right. So we're working our power counter drill. What we're doing is we're working a down block by the tight end. Tight end's going to have a 5 technique here, so he's doubling down. So I don't have to worry about getting a handle on him. And our read progression for the outside linebackers is going to be tight end to near back to backside guard. And we'll actually, down the line, we'll put power pass into this, and we'll put a front side guard pull. But this is kind of our basic start to this drill. Working on reading near back, tight end to near back to backside guard. So basically to demonstrate this, and these are some young guys I've got working with me here, we're gonna get a down block by the tight end, down block. So I'm reading my tight end basically for a reach or a post. My eyes are gonna go to the near back, okay? If near back comes to me, I'm gonna take his inside pad off. I'm gonna C-cut it. If near back's away, and that's gonna be power. Near back's away, go away, Bennett, go away. And this guard comes, I'm getting counter, then I'm gonna wrong shoulder this, okay? And so this is what we're working our read progression. Reset it back up. Come on in, Ben. All right, and so as the coach here, basically I'm directing traffic, okay? And so I'm gonna tell him, Ben, quit cheating. All right, here, all right, hey, right here, Bennett, right here. Here we go, set, go. Go, 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 Bennett. Let's pick up, or come on back. Hudson, pick up your pace on there. Give me a pace so we can get it look. We want this to kind of look like game speed eventually. So let's pick up the tempo a little bit. Deuce right here, here, Bennett here, and you're just right here, Hudson. Here we go, set, go. Flat squeeze, good, and the wrong shoulder, good. Come back. Come on, Richard. Let's go. And this is what we call power counter drill right here. Here we go, right here, good. Here we go, here, here. Here we go, set, go. Good, good, right there, good. And we're wrong shouldering the counter. Now what we'll do is, come on in here, Hudson, come here. All right, and so what we'll do is, we'll simulate a guard. Eventually we'll put a guard in. And so what we do with front side guard, we're gonna, what we call old school front side guard, take it on with the inside pad. And these guys haven't done this. So we're reading the same thing now. Generally, with front side guard pull, the fullback is going to be inside of us. This is either going to be down or buck sweep, okay? It's going to be down or buck sweep. Come on in, Ben. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so if we get front side guard pull, it's going to be more sudden. So he's going to be on us. Hudson, I want you to come kick me out. Here we go, set, go. Go, go, go. It's going to be more sudden. So it's going to be an old school play for us. What we're looking for in this situation, squeeze this back in. If we get down option, we're going to take the quarterback. We're just gap exchanging now. okay? So front side guard. All right, so it could be any of these. So it's gonna be this. I want you to do this right here, here, here. Here we go. Set, go. Good, come on back, that's it, good. And that's exactly, it's not a big contact drill. It's not a big contact drill. All we're working are some basic fundamentals on this. All right, so give me this. Hey, don't cheat, Richard, you cheater. Here, here, right here, right here. I want you right here. Here we go. Sit, go. And it's gonna be old school just like that. It's gonna be down. We're working down. There are times we may wrong shoulder the down, but this is for like some guys will run buck sweep front side, kick out the 9 technique. We wanna squeeze that back inside. That's a good look. Come on back. Now, the last thing we add to this is play action pass, power pass. Okay, come on, Ben, get back in here. Okay, so our rules are near back. And just like anything else, we're reading the eye buckle. What we teach these guys, if I can see this guy comes to kick me out, I'm gonna wrong shoulder it. My job is to collision him. If he tries to get out for a pass, he's gonna avoid us and he's gonna be deeper in the backfield. We want to collision and run with that. So it's gonna look like this. All right. Deuce, you're going to get a vertical release. Okay, it's going to be different on play action pass. He's not going to double down. We should get a kind of key on this. All right, so he's going to vertical release. Bennett, I want you to try to cross my face, not like that, cross my face, get out. Bennett's a lineman, so he didn't know how to run out for a pass. Go run to Harrison, straight to Harrison over there. Mark said go, it's going to look like that. All right, come on back. Come on back, Deuce. Come on, come on. I don't need you to really go out for a pass, Deuce. We're not throwing the ball. All right. Okay, here we go. And so this will be like this, and I'll signal this, and I'll look at the fullback and do like this. Okay, that means pass. Here we go. Here we go. Set, go. It's going to be squeeze, 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 boom. I want a collision, and I want to run with it. Okay, so it's going to be different. So you're going to get a power pass, and you guys haven't done this. These guys are all 9th graders, so this is the first time they've done this. Let's see how they do. All right. Hey, Deuce. Hey, right here, right here. You're here. You're here, hey. Okay, here we go. Set, go. Good. What are you doing right there? What did he do to you? What did I tell you to do? Block him? Go to his inside pad. And so this is the thing you have to teach these kids on this is angles matter. Come on back, line it back up. So look, if I tell you to block him, and I show you that, these guys don't run this drill regularly, you're gonna come in his inside pad. You're gonna attack it right here. This is a great description of having give him a look. Come on, give me another backer. Come on, give me a guy. All right, hey, right here, hey. Here we go, set, go. C-cut, good, that's it, good. Come on back. And that's what it's gonna look like in a game. He's gonna be tighter. All right, give me this, come on, give me this. Here we go, hey. Here we go, set, go. Squeeze, and that's how exactly we discern that, the difference between power and power pass. Now what we want to do is, look, I want to squeeze, he's trying to cross my face, I want to roll and run with him. I want to get on his hip and run with him. And we haven't taught these guys this yet. I want to put my body on him, collision. Come on, Richard, see if we can do it. Come on, here we go. Here, 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 right here. Here we go, set, go. Good, that's it. We're old school, that's down. That's a good job, that's a good job.